Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. An update from the Ukraine front and a lot of interesting developments. First, the Russians again launched a massive missile and drone attack on Ukraine. They attacked the airfield in Khmelnytskyi Oblast in Ukraine, where the Ukrainians allowed F-16s to take off and land. I picked my words right. I'm not saying the Ukrainians are flying the F-16s, but they allowed the F-16s to take off from Khmelnytskyi Airfield. We already know where that's located. I will show you the maps. Then we find out that the Ukrainians, according to the Ukrainians, they hit Saky Air Base and destroy Sukhoi 30, damage 4 other jets. I will show you where that is located in Crimean Peninsula. And they destroyed so many jets attack on that airfield. I will show you the airfield, obviously. Then we find out that Russia is under a large-scale drone attack. This is all from the 4th of August 2025. Not over because we have the Russians attacking that Khmelnytskyi airfield with Kinzhal hypersonic missiles. There's no way to run from those missiles as of now. And the last topic has to do with a massive Russian force concentrated between Pokrovsk, Dobropillia, and Kostiantynivka. Massive Russian force, according to the Ukrainians. I will show you on the map where that is located. So let's start with the first article. This comes from Ukrainska Pravda, August 4th, 2025. Ukraine's air defense downs 161 Russian drones with one hit and debris falling recorded. Russia launched a large-scale aerial attack on Ukraine using 162 Shahed-type attack drones, various types of decoy drones, and one Kh-47 M2 Kinzhal aeroballistic missile on the night of 3 to 4 of August. Ready? So, these guys destroyed 161 Russian drones. Out of 162, can you believe this? So that means only 2 strikes, maybe. I think the Russians, let me give them an advice. Stop doing this. Can't you tell you're inefficient? These guys destroy all your drones and almost all your missiles. Isn't that something that you should not believe? All right, let's see. The Russians launched the attacks from Milerovo, Kursk, Bryansk, Oriol. As well, and from Khmelnytskyi in temporary occupied Crimea. So Milerovo, Kursk, Bryansk, Oriol, right there in the north. Bryansk, Oriol, Kursk, north of Ukraine, northeast, and Milerovo is right here. And then from the Crimean Peninsula in the south. So this is where the drones came. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, these locations. What else? Let's see where the Kinzhal took off from. In the morning, the Russians also launched a Kh-47M Kinzhal aeroballistic missile. Pakatska, let's say if they tell us from where, and they don't, man, they don't. Debris falling in 9 locations in Odessa and Kiev Oblast. So the main things were Kiev right here and Odessa right here. These two were the main targets, it seems like, plus Khmelnytskyi, that I'm going to discuss later exactly here. All right, next. This is going to give us a little bit more information, I hope, from Ukrinform. Ukrainian forces neutralized 161 out of 162. Oy vey. Can you believe it? Not impossible, not impossible. The same thing is here. The same thing as well as Kinzhal missile doesn't tell us. And that's it. That's it about this, guys. Because the Ukrainian drones hit 5 Russian fighter jets at Saky airfield in Crimea. Oh my God, here it is. So remember, this is at 1:31 p.m. today, 4th of August. 5 Russian fighter jets hit. This is the airfield. I will show you where Saky airfield is. This is Ukraine. This is the Crimean Peninsula. And Saky is right here on the west coast. Exactly here. This is Saky. And over there you see the little dark little piece of shit. This is the airfield that these guys protect. But hey, they can't do that. We got this map. I mean, really. And we're going to show you where that is, the airfield. Right here. This is Crimean Peninsula. Saky right there. And here is the airfield. All right. So I'm going to come back to it in a second, trying to Google-eye the airplanes here. But again, this is the airfield. We got it right. This is from the Ukrainians. Now the Russians, not that one. What the hell is that? Now the Russians give us this piece of thing here where we can use this. All right, let's look for the airplanes. Opa. This guy is a transport. Right there. It's a subsonic. It has propellers. Okay, we got one right here. This is baby taking a servicing right here. There you have them lined up for anyone who wants to see them. 1, 2, 3, Polizei. All right, we have them here, we have them there, we have them everywhere. Look at them. Bing, bong, boong, takarong, pakarong. Lined up, man, lined up. What is this? Down. So everywhere, including here. There are a lot of them, obviously. So it's a big one, and the Ukrainians claim there's nothing here. This is your silos, I'm guessing. No, this is some, right? I can park them there too. But nothing there. So we got it. This is Saky. This is where the attack occurred, according to Ukrainians. Let's see what they say, right? They reported that drones operated by the Alpha Special Operations Center have hit the military airfield in Saky, located in temporarily occupied Crimea, striking Russian aircraft and an ammunition storage point. As a result of the strike on the airfield, an aircraft ammunition storage point was hit. One Sukhoi 30 SM aircraft was completely destroyed and another was damaged. 3 Sukhoi 24 aircraft were also struck. I think these are bombers. The enemy has suffered significant losses, as a single Sukhoi 30 SM can cost anywhere between $35 and $50 million. Next one. Ukraine hits Saky airbase, destroyed Sukhoi 30, damages 4 other jets. And here are lined up as I show them to you. Right there, supposedly. All right, let's see if this guy's updated. Pakapap destroying 1 Sukhoi, damaging another and hitting 3 Sukhoi 24. Next, Ukr inform. Ukraine drone strike 5 Russian jets in Saky. 1 destroyed, 5 of them. All right, they gave it the same information here, emphasized the money, and that's it. That's the big attack on Saky, which, as I said, is in the Crimean Peninsula in the south on the Black Sea. Boom. Let's move on to Russia. Ukrainska Pravda. Russia under large-scale drone attack. Fire at station. Train traffic restrictions implemented. Russia has claimed that transport and energy facilities in its Volgograd Oblast have been attacked. It has been reported that the railway station in the town of Frolovo is on fire. The town, of Frolovo is on fire. Volgograd Oblast, I will show you where it is located, said Russian outlets Pakazaka. Let's see where Volgograd is. On this map, Volgograd is to the east, but I can't go further than I am. I can't get deeper than I already am, but we got this map, right? So this is Ukraine. That's the map I showed you. And Volgograd obviously is by Volga River. This is the Volga River. This is the Caspian Sea, Volga. And Volgograd, guess what is right here? Volgograd, right there. This is the Oblast. Volgograd used to be Stalingrad, wasn't it? In the Second World War. Now it's Volgograd. So the guys attacked right here. This is how far they struck from Ukraine. This is Ukraine again. Ukraine here, they struck Volgograd Oblast. All right, let's see what else these guys are telling us. Russian attack on Khmelnytskyi Oblast damage road surface. Remember, road surface. Where is Khmelnytskyi? Again, I will show you the airfield in a minute. So Khmelnytskyi is right here. This is where the F-16s are taking off. Khmelnytskyi has this airfield right here, where my strong hand is. That's where it's the airfield. Not that one over there that you see. We're going to look at both of them, just so you know. This, why? Because they need special airfields, the F-16s, to take off, because they're prissy war machines. if you know what I mean. They need all kind of adjustments because otherwise they take a shit. If the wind blows too hard, they're downed. So, part of the road has been damaged following a Russian attack on Khmelnytskyi Oblast. Let's see what they say. Pak. Nothing about it. It doesn't have anything about the Kinzhal. Why? Because we go here to the Russians. Sputnik. Russia strikes Ukrainian airfield with Kinzhal missiles. Missiles is plural. 4 hours ago. They said only one Kinzhal, remember? In the first one right here, first one, it was one hit and it was one Kinzhal. One Kinzhal. But the Russians say, nah, missiles. And this is the MiG-31 that carries the Kinzhals. And I think right now even the Sukhois can carry the Kinzhal. Kinzhal can be fitted with a nuclear warhead. Just that you know. And this is a hypersonic weapon. Ukrainian armed formations sustained losses over 385 troops to infantry, PAPP. We don't care about that one. Let's see what they say about here is the Kinzhal. Today, the armed forces of the Russian Federation delivered a group strike by the Kinzhal aeroballistic hypersonic missiles, plural, and attacked long-range unmanned aerial vehicles at infrastructure of the Ukrainian military airfields. The goal of the strike has been achieved. All the assigned targets were engaged, the military says. So where is that located again? Kinzhal, and we have it. Khmelnytskyi, where are you? Let's go to the other one, shall we, with the bomb. So let's go here to Khmelnytskyi. So this is the map of Ukraine, and we're going to go to Khmelnytskyi, which is right here. So remember, one airfield is in the south of Khmelnytskyi, if I saw it correctly, but that's not it. It's this little piece of thing here. Now, this is, I think, this is an international airport. So the one right here that we can't see, you see right here, Khmelnytskyi, this one right here is an international airport, civilian, and we're going to go to this one. This is a military one in Starokonstantinov. Got it? Let's say Starokonstantinov. So we're going to zupu, paka. We're going to go north to Zapokonstantinov right here. Voila. Oh my God, we can see it. Oh my, like, okay, thank you. So this is the airfield the Russians attack, the airfield right here. They say no, but yes. Next. Ukrinform. Russian army strike Khmelnytskyi region with Kinzhal missiles. Now this is plural, and this comes from Ukrinform. The strike Russian forces region Kinzhal hypersonic missiles, plural. The strike was reported by the day of the Pakatsaka. Boom, let's see. Attack the region. What's this? Earlier, the Ukrainian Air Forces has tracked a Kinzhal missiles heading towards Starokonstantinivka. What is Starokonstantinivka again? This is it. This is it. Right there. Voila. All right, let me go to the other one. Right, this is the place they are talking about. All right, in the Khmelnytskyi region, residents also reported hearing explosions. Bababoom, tsokolum, koporum. And the last topic for this video, according to Ukrinform, remember, these are the Ukrainians, not the Russians. Military spokesman. Massive Russian force concentrated between Pokrovsk, Dobropillia, and Kostiantynivka. Where is that located? No worries, my eagle eye. We're going to show you where they are. So here is the map of Ukraine. Pokrovsk is right here. So they're talking about this, and Kostiantynivka is right here. So between this and that, so probably the Russians are right here. They are very much concentrated. Kostiantynivka, and they got Krasnoarmeysk, which is Pokrovsk, actually. So here is where these guys have amassed in Donetsk Oblast. This is Donetsk Oblast. So in a big scheme of things, I will show you where it is located, where my strong hand is located. Got it? Got it. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. See you later.